Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great, amazing graphics design video. So the video of today is all about the graphics design trends from the 2021 up to right now. We can see we are just like going almost to 2021. So they are kind of great and amazing kind of trends of design. So some of you guys, you can just get familiar with it so as you can push it through your design and workflows. So for further ado, let's get started. First thing first, we're gonna get started with the muted color palettes. Now on the muted color palettes, they're so great. So first thing first, we're gonna see how muted color palettes really took over the graphics design world. It was last year, as it stated here. So as you can see guys, the designs, how much they spark, they really spark great because the contrast of the color, they're not that much shouting, they're just cool down there, so as you can see the enhancement of your design. Another kind of stuff, if you're not familiar with muted colors, they are basically vivid colors that have had their edge taken off with an infusion of black, white, or complementary colors. Now here's enough of talking of that, because some of you may be asking yourself, what is this and what's going on here? Well, as you can see on this kind of simple color palette here, you can see how much it tells you. So on this side, it's dark muted, this is an original normal color which is shouting, and this is a light muted color. Now on the light muted color, it's so great and amazing because the subject is being focused more because of not that color shouting out. So the color is might be somewhere there, but the opacity might be a little bit down. I give you a simple elaboration. So I will go back to Photoshop here and create some new documentation so as some of you guys can see what's going on. Now I'm gonna paste my color now, just like that. Now I'll take a shape like this kind of shape and drag it on my layout. Now after that, I'm gonna just like copy one color like this one and just click OK. Now as you can see guys, on this kind of shape, I may be taking any typography I want. So I might be saying vacation, just like that, and increase it by using only Monteserrati, and I'm gonna keep it somewhere there. As you can see guys, you can just read that kind of text as vacation, because you can see this color at the back, it's really not that shouting, but the text, depending on the color you put on the text, it's more shouting compared to how much if I keep the original color. Like if I just go back here and change the color, you can see this color, it's contrasty, it's shouting, which I cannot even read that much well because my eyes would be kept on the color rather than the text. Now that's about how much the color palettes, muted color palettes, they work. So you might be trying out on this kind of color palettes, and leave a link down below for each kind of segment we are coming out, so you can check it out. So another kind of stuff, have you come across designs with geometry? I know you came across them and they're so vibrant. I give you a first example of a geometric kind of post. Is like this simple landing page here. You can see the shapes here. Now let's get back to Photoshop so some of you guys can understand. You remember our kind of muted color post? Now check this out. I'm gonna add only one single shape to give you a little bit more kind of differentiation of what I'm talking about geometric. Now I'm gonna add like rounded shape like this one, which is ellipse. Now I'm gonna remove the fill and add stroke. Now I'm gonna add stroke, but I'm gonna maintain the color of stroke because I want it to be perhaps this purplish, but it's muted color. Now on there, I'm gonna increase my shape of color just like that, somewhere here. This looks good. This shape is okay. Now I'm gonna duplicate another one. I say one, but let me just duplicate so as you can see guys a little bit of differentiation. Now I'm gonna keep it somewhere there. Now if you have a look at this kind of post, you can see how much it enhanced when it comes to the shaping. The shaping gave it, the geometry gave it a different kind of perspective towards that kind of post. Yeah. It's really kind of convenient having this kind of great, amazing kind of post using only geometry so as you can just get focused on your design. It's really kind of great. Another kind of stuff, you can see there are different kind of companies use that kind of geometry. Now here's what I'm talking about. It might be this type of geometry which I use just stroke, or it might be I'm duplicating this kind of geometry, and you know what I'm saying, just give me fill. I don't want stroke anymore. I just want to get that fill and just keep it somewhere here and send my text back up to somewhere here. And you can see, guys, it's really giving you a different perspective using only geometry shapes. It might be just something which is very minimalistic, because geometry shapes are very easy to use, really easy to use, so as it can give you great and amazing design for your workflow. So another kind of stuff is all about flat icons and illustration. As you guys know, flat icons are really kind of great when it comes to the icon choice, and on this kind of flat icons website, it's really way to go if you check it out, because it gives you more and great enhancement when it comes to your designs. You can see there are a bunch of collections of stuffs here which are flat designs and flat icons, which they're really kind of great. You can use them by only single click of only downloading them, but registering is really easy. You just use your normal Google account, and it's just way convenient using it. And there are premium icons. If you want to just get subscribed to that kind of subscription, you can download all the premium icons on the go. It's really kind of convenient using the flat icon. Jumping out to another kind of stuff, it's all about serif or sans and serif fonts, which are really kind of great and amazing when it comes to your designs. Now here's what I'm talking about. Serif fonts are oldest font styles or typefaces that are still in use up to right now. So if you're not familiar about how much serif fonts they're really kind of sparking out fonts whereby they just give you the text on the go, so as you can understand that this is what it states or this is what it says. I give a good example. Let's go back to Photoshop here and show you something. You see the vacation, right? Now I can change it to sans and serif font. It might be sans and serif fonts originally, but there are different types of serif fonts out there. You can see I'm having like this one, which is Fibon Sans, which is so great. You can change it and give it different type of typeface you want. So you can see the different typefaces here, like there's italic one, there's a medium italic, there's different composition of fonts changing throughout this kind of styling of this kind of font, which is really kind of great. You can see I switched to, I don't want to switch on that, I want to switch on sans and serif. Now let's go here. It was Montserrat. I don't know why it switched. You can see how much this kind of font, it's really standing out. You can see you can change it throughout here and gives you more and amazing enhancement. So this is your vacation. You can see how much it's standing out. It's really kind of convenience using the sans and serif fonts. And if you want to just check out more fonts, you can go directly to that font. It's a really kind of great website. You can see I'm going all the way to sans and serif, and it will just give me all those kind of sans and serif font I want. You can see there's a lemon milk, there's a Bebas New, Cool Vetica, Roboto, Coco Goose, Cavaya Dreams, the bold font, Unique, Go Bold, Comforter. The bunch of fonts out there whereby you can check them out on that font and enjoy that kind of greatness using these fonts on the go. It's really kind of convenience, right? So that's it about our design trends of the day. So let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about design trends. Do you usually apply for your designs, or you're like, man, I don't do that. I usually just go to Behance and see what's new, what's going on. I give my perspective there. And if you're checking out on Behance, don't worry about that, because check it out here down below on my Behance profile, so as you can enjoy that kind of great amazing portfolio of mine which is out there. You can get creative and looking about the designs I did, which is really kind of great to enjoy that kind of greatness perspective. So this is the design trends, and let me know if I missed out any kind of design trends you've come across. Mention it on the comment. I may be putting it on work so as we can come up with a great amazing video like this one. And something else, if you're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here. I'll really appreciate on that. And last but not least, I'll be catching you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and kudos.